So you're telling us that you had a tourist visa for 9 years. Is that what you're saying? That's not possible. You cannot stay in America for 9 years on a tourist visa.
Officers have flagged an Indonesian man who has arrived on a tourist visa. They suspect that he may not be here for just a holiday.
We initially spoke to this passenger checking his passport when he came through. His behaviour was a bit odd for customs and for immigration, and we asked customs to conduct a full bag search and a frisk to see if there was anything of interest.
A large pile of documents and handwritten notes were found in his bags that will need to be assessed. But in the meantime, with the help of a phone interpreter, immigration will conduct a formal interview to review his visa status.
How long do you intend to stay in Australia?
My ticket is 2 weeks, 14 days.
What is your occupation?
Assistant manager.
Of what?
Of the trucking company.
Now, who owns that company?
My father's company.
Your father's company, yeah? Okay. Do you intend to find employment whilst you're in Australia?
No.
What exactly have you come to Australia to do? Like, what do you want to see? You know?
Oh, SeaWorld.
SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
For tour.
For tour?
Yeah.
Did you book the tour? Have you got the tour?
No, I booked in the city.
So you have not booked yet?
I booked the hotel.
You booked the hotel, yeah?
Yeah.
After your first night in Melbourne,
Yeah.
where are you going to sleep on the second night?
Yeah. The second night?
Yeah.
Oh, the second night I buy in the city tour.
You're buying the city?
Yeah.
Okay.
His lack of travel details is a concern, but not as much as the earlier admission that he made to Customs and Border Protection.
He sent a package to Australia weighing 800 grams to the hotel that he was staying at. Now, when Customs put to him why was that package sent, he claimed that it was too heavy to carry. So very, very strange that you'd send a package to Australia to a hotel that you're staying at for 1 day.
What's in that?
Oh, the art thing. Yeah.
Art, yeah?
Yeah.
Why didn't you carry it with you?
Oh, why carry to me?
Yeah, why didn't you bring it? Yeah, carry it.
Oh, I give to the temple.
You give to the temple?
Yeah.
What temple's that?
The temple in the Chinatown maybe.
Okay, but you don't know if there is a temple in Chinatown?
Any kind temple over there.
Officer Craig has been sifting through the man's paperwork and notes, seemingly written on random things like an old lasagna box. And even more puzzling is the unusual subject matters that are covered.
There's some anti-Jewish slogans here. There's translations of Hitler's speeches. It doesn't really make much sense. And he's brought this on holidays to Australia.
When you arrived today, you had a parcel with a lot of paperwork in it. What's all that paperwork about?
No, I want to know what is the meaning.
Okay.
Yeah. This is nothing. Is nothing important over there.
Nothing important.
Nothing
Okay.
important over there.
Officer Craig has also made a discovery when he compared the dates of the man's old American visa with a rental agreement that shows he was in the US when he shouldn't have been.
If that visa dates back from 2004 and he was only allowed to travel there until 2009, yet these letters are from 2011. He's on a tourist visa. So how long did he actually spend in the US? He might have overstayed in the US.
This could indicate that he is planning an extended stay in Australia.
Earlier on, you told us you went to the United States.
Yeah.
How long did you stay for?
I stay for 9 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What sort of visa did you have to go to the United States?
Oh, visa tourist.
Tourist visa.
Yeah.
How long did that last for?
Oh, visa 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
You can stay in America for 5 years?
Yeah, we continue the stay.
So you were on a tourist visa that whole time, is that right?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's possible. What sort of visas do you have?
Visa?
Yeah, for tour. Was there any time that you did not have a visa?
Oh, never.
Never?
Never.
Okay. So you're telling us that you had a tourist visa for 9 years. Is that what you're saying? That's not possible. You cannot stay in America for 9 years on a tourist visa. Well, we found out that he was in America for 9 years. He's tried to make out like he had a visa for that time, but I don't believe that would be the case.
No, he was in the US for 9 years, and 9 years in the US is overstaying. But by that admission, that's more than enough grounds to consider cancelling the visa.
Officer Ron has one more question regarding his occupation. He has already said that he has been working at his father's truck business in Indonesia.
Did you tell the customs officers that you're a cook? Do you work in a restaurant?
Oh no, I just.
Did you tell the customs officers that you work in a restaurant? What job did you have? What were you doing?
Oh, I'm doing kitchen helper.
So, is that right? You had work rights?
Yeah.
I want to get something perfect straight here. I asked you earlier on about where you work, and you implied that you work for your father and you worked there for a few years.
The man is given an opportunity to argue his case, but he still maintains that he is only here for a 14-day holiday. Immigration is convinced that this is not the case and therefore take appropriate action.
I find there are grounds to cancel your visa, and I have made a decision to cancel your visa.
Jadi visa saya dibatalkan, Bu ya?
So my visa is cancelled?
That's right.
Ya, betul.
Oh gitu.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
At the Sydney International Mail Centre, Customs and Border Protection screen all incoming mail to make sure no prohibited items or illicit substances make it across the border.
Kane?
Yeah, mate.
Today, Officer Scott thinks he has spotted a subtle sign that something may not be right with this package from China.
There's some inconsistencies here in the package.
That's fairly dense. What's it declared as?
It's declared as closed. Could be closed. There's some buttons and zips there, but just a little bit concerned about the inconsistencies there.
Pick it up, we'll take it to the decon room and we'll have a look.
The package is first opened by Australia Post, then taken to the tool room for inspection.
So you can see that there's some clothes in there, like the declaration said, and then it looks like a seat of some sort, like a car seat, child's car seat. Yeah, it feels quite hard.
You'd probably expect it to be equally placed throughout that, and there's really thin sections where there's no padding.
Yeah, and they've only declared clothes on the declaration, so, and this obviously isn't clothes.
There's clothes in there, but yeah, this is...
It just seems suspicious that they left this off the declaration.
The officers decide there is more than enough reason to cut the stitching and see if there is anything hidden inside.
Anything untoward there?
It looks like foil packaging. I think we've definitely got something here. Yeah, so it looks like there's a crystalline substance there inside the foil package. We'll test that and see what that is.
The officers suspect that the substance is ephedrine, so a specific kit will be used to test for that substance.
And in this particular pouch, we're looking for a purple colour change to indicate the presence of ephedrine or pseudoephedrine.
And that's positive for ephedrine.
Ephedrine is a precursor chemical that is found in cold and flu medication, but is also used to manufacture dangerous and illegal drugs such as speed and ice.
Weigh the seat itself.
All up, it's just under 3 kilos. So we'd estimate probably at least 1 kilo of ephedrine sealed in there.
Probably a fair guess.
The seizure is photographed and catalogued, then the box is repacked to be handed over to the Customs and Border Protection Investigations team.